chu gang kong zogo bangatigo. En kap gen chem go fiam bogo. Bogo kwen yen call en jam bogo. En gini danda ama bogo.
I would like to introduce this platform to you. One is our media program, the Alumnus Media 94. All right, it's a program, and one project is let's make some noise. Because we believe that there are many that are doing wonderful things outside there, but it's not actually going that viral, especially to the people concerned. Okay, and I will really I will get to a quote from Phil Knight. He said, "You can have the best product in the world, but if nobody knows about it, what good is it?" Okay, you can have the best product or the best services, but if people don't get to know about those services and those products, it becomes quite difficult for you to sell them out. And that's why we think that as our own part, as our own contribution, we can help promote what people are already doing. We think that if we get your services or your products, your activities, and also make them available to our own friends, by so doing, your work will be going more viral. And we are targeting particularly because your music is doing, your work is doing creating a lot of impact, especially to the Lebialem community, because one of the major things that you are doing is to sustain the culture that is fast disappearing. And so by doing that, because you sing most of your songs in the Bangwa dialect, and it's very important. I think in one of those mails that I sent to you, there was this article from a research study. All right, and I will quickly read what that research study is saying. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, research has shown that listening to music can reduce anxiety, blood pressure, and pain, as well as improve sleep quality, mood, mental alertness, and memory. And so the work that you are doing goes beyond just listening and dancing. It creates a lot of impact in people. The thing is that most of these people don't know that this thing is creating this impact in them. Most of us listening to this music, we are just living and probably we are getting healthy, but we don't know that music is playing a great role in our health. And I bet you when it comes to music that relates to culture, the impact even go far beyond what I have just stated. That was just like kind of introduction. I am Kengacha Marcellus Agendia, that is my name. In this session, we are going to get a little bit about your background and the work that you are doing, the music. We'll be asking you a few questions about your career. And I hope that this is also going to educate the masses who do not know you. I mean, the people who do not yet know exactly who you are. So thank you very much. Strongbangwa boy. Strongbangwa boy. So who is Strongbangwa boy, and where do you get that inspiration of that name? Because I know probably that's not your real name.
Yeah, Strongbangwa boy is my stage name. Yeah. I got the name Strongbangwa boy from my tribe. You know, like I'm from Bangwa.
Yes.
I'm a boy, and I'm a very strong man. So I needed something that would be so unique, that would be related to my culture, that would be related to my tribe. Yeah. So I just sat one day and I decided to say, if I'm strong and I'm a boy, I'm from Bangwa land. Yeah. What if I just put my name like Strongbangwa boy? How would it look? So among the few people that was around me, I just have a conversation. My name, my station name, Strongbangwa boy. How does it sound? And everybody like, yeah. Nobody has ever bear this kind of name, and I think it would really be important for you to have that name promoted since you're doing all your stuff in dialect. So that's how I came up with the name Strongbangwa boy.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I think the birth of that name, to me, it was a big idea. It was something that was inspirational, and even having the name, it shows that. And I want to say that the name does not actually relate only to you. It goes beyond you as an individual. Because when you hear Strongbangwa boy, it's like the Bangwa people are strong people. All right. So that's why I'm saying that it goes beyond you as an individual. And that is a name that I will say most all the Bangwa people should be able to promote you and your platform, because anywhere in the world, if they hear about that name, they will say, oh, that person can be a Bangwa boy, and it's something very wonderful and worth promoting. We are very glad to hear about that. And also another thing that I want to say is, you know, one thing that kills people is not having the picture of themselves as something great. So even if you are a weak man and you are able to put out your name, Strongbangwa boy, psychologically it plays, that is in your psychology, and makes you stand out as a strong man. So if you are a weak man and you are bearing that name, you have to do everything possible to ensure that you stand out as a strong boy. And that's why I want to say that it's something very important. It's something very good for us to learn from. And that name alone speaks 1,000. Thank you very much. So your music career, when did you actually start this career? Start way back as a child, growing up, or at a certain age, you thought of getting into music?
My first recording song was in 2007, 2008, when I was in Nigeria.
Okay.
By then, I wasn't taking music as a profession. I wasn't taking music so serious. I was like, let me just be doing it. And by then, I was still singing in English or Pidgin.
Yeah.
I started doing what I'm doing now in 2012. Okay. That I got into traditional music, 2012, when I first of all released my first track, Strongbangwa Boy.
Bangwa Boy.
Yeah,
okay.
That was 2012.
Yeah.
Yes, that was 2012. And I was still playing around. I wasn't serious about what I was doing till when I hit the second track, 2014, 2015. And people started responding to what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like Akuma, Njinkongo, Gorogo. People from my home was like, hey, this guy is making a lot of sense. Then I started seeing how important the language is to the public.
Exactly.
And I decided in 2017 to go music, and I'm doing what I'm doing.
That's wonderful. Okay, that's wonderful. So you never even started here in the country. You were in Nigeria at the time. You were in Nigeria.
Yeah, 2007, 2008 in Nigeria.
Yeah, so what project took you to Nigeria? Were you going to Nigeria basically to start up this music career? Because we know and we understand that Nigeria is that music milieu, be it religious, and you can think about all sort of music. Is that what was taking you to Nigeria?
No, what took me to Nigeria, first I was a footballer. Okay. So what took me to Nigeria was football.
That's wonderful.
But it happens, I found myself around the people who do music, like Big Time, F Young, I've forgotten their names. Okay. They were into music. So we're all living in the neighborhood. So each time they are going to the studio, they say, let's go to the studio, even though we have nothing to do. And when I got to the studio, I was enjoying the vibes, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Before I realized, do something, do it. Just try to do whatsoever thing you want to do. So if I play my first song that I did in 2007, 2008, it's going to be a disgrace. But that was the base.
Okay. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, but we can say that that environment played a very important role in your life, because sometimes...
Yeah, very important with my career.
Yes, sometimes, you know, we have certain skills and we don't really develop them until we get either to a certain milieu or come in contact with certain category of persons. And so we also get to understand that when you started in Nigeria, you came back to the country and you thought about your people, you thought about the Bangwa people, you thought about your culture, your tradition. And if we are actually on this platform now, it is basically because we understood that you are somebody who is promoting your culture. You are creating that impact. So your first, you have said something like, you have mentioned words, traditional words like, did you say Ndrinkong? And
yeah, Ndrinkong.
Voilà.
And Gologo.
Yeah. So those were the tracks in that particular album. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's very important. Unfortunately, we don't have some of those tracks to play here. So far, we keep congratulating you for your work, and we hope that together we'll be able to get to higher heights. So, Strongbangwa boy, I've also
Yes,
what can we say is your real name behind this Strongbangwa boy?
my real name is Asong Ferdinand.
Asong Ferdinand. Okay, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's my real name.
Okay. So we hope that as time goes on, many more people will get to know you, know the works that you are doing, and to really get involved. And most importantly, the Bangwa people. You know, there is a saying that goes, if you don't promote your own, who do you think will come and do it? It has to start by all of us, the Bangwa people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Once we start doing it, people will appreciate what we are doing, and they will come in to give a helping hand or a pushing hand, and that is very important. So, Strongbangwa boy, recently, I think before this February, we have seen you on social media promoting, I don't know if it's a new album, but you say prayer request. Prayer request.
Yeah, that's my new album.
So, prayer request, where did that inspiration come from? Is it that you are now getting into religious music particularly, or what are you up to? Where did the inspiration come from for you to produce this prayer request?
The inspiration came from the last video I shot.
Okay.
Not Again, Mommy. That was the last, my last song before this album.
Okay.
So when I used my mother as one of the mother in the video.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we did not pray when we were shooting the video. That's the simple truth. We did not pray. So after the video shot, Mom fell sick. She was very sick because if you look into the video, she acted as someone who is sick, so like her eye is blind. They need to cut her leg off, her hand and stuff like that, moving from one hospital to another. So I think that the devil tried to play some few things around my mom.
Yeah.
And I realized at the end of the day that we did not pray before starting the video, because automatically, you know, whenever thing that you're doing, devil always wants to fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I realized that we did not pray, and I said to myself and to my team that let's come up with some. I mean, I need to put an album out there, and I would like the album to be prayer request. Let's pray for my mom.
Okay.
We were just discussing on the beer parlor, just like that. And one of my team members just noted down prayer request, and we just pick it from there. I had to go to the studio a couple of weeks and start doing it, and that's how you see at the end of the day today, I have the album named Prayer Request. But prayer request originated from the sick my mom felt during the last video.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And we believe that if it was a kind of sin, starting shooting the video without praying, we believe that through this one that you have dedicated to God prayer request, that God is going to forgive you and mom for that particular sin, if that was a sin. Yeah, and that's what we...
That's it. That's it. So I have a particular track in that album that I've been thankful to God. So I decided to name it Prayer Request.
That's wonderful. And we also pray and submit our prayers to God that through this particular album, God should take you to a height that you have never been to. And that as you attain that height, come down. That's our own prayer that we can offer. So you talked about, is it how do you sell? How are you selling online with all these different media like YouTube, like other platforms? People can just copy your music and just distribute it without even you knowing. So how do you bridge that gap?
Yeah, for now the music is not on any social media platform. If you check on my YouTube, my Boomplay, my Audio Mark, Facebook, you won't see anything. So if you look at the flyer that I'm sharing out, some bloggers have already posted it. You'll see my email, you'll see WhatsApp number. So if you need the album, you contact, you make your payment and send a receipt. We send the song, we send the album to your email, But if you wanted to send it on WhatsApp, that you can just play it directly. We send the full album to you through WhatsApp, or we send it through your email. So we want to do this because, like I said, so much have been invested. I've never sold an album. I always do songs and put it out for free.
Okay.
But I came to realize that a lot of money has been invested in this album because I featured more than 4 artists, paying their transportation, their hotel, and stuff like that. You know, a lot of money have been invested. So I'm just trying. I know that some good Bangwa people are reaching out to get a copy, like 100K, like I said. Yes. Some good Bangwa people are doing, and others are considered it's too expensive. Just that if you're not in the fee, you wouldn't understand what we are going through. Sometimes we sacrifice the last thing we have just to put music out there for people.
Exactly. Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah. If there is anything that I've picked out from what you have just said, that is to me surprising, is that all your music, all your album, your tracks, you just work them out and you publish them on your YouTube channel, and people can just watch, people can download and play in their homes and so on. That's wonderful. So
yeah,
how do you survive from this business? And I understand that that is one of the greatest challenges today with music. All right, we understand that very well. So how you make ends meet? Is that the only career? Is that the only thing that you are into, or you run other businesses?
Music is the only thing that I do on a daily basis, day and night, day in.
Wonderful. Okay, we can see that from the quality. We can actually see and confirm that from the quality of your music. We can do a lot of concentration, a lot of focus.
Yeah, I spent so much time, so much energy on music.
Yes, you actually make out the best of it. So we really pray that God should bless you for these wonderful works, because as I said at the introduction, you do these things and you put them out for free. Maybe there are even some of these benefits that people have from it that you are not even aware. Like I talked about health benefits. You see, don't be surprised that you are healing people without even knowing. I'm a health professional, and I understand what this means to the world of medicine, to the world of diseases, disease prevention, and so on. So we really give you that clap for the works that you are doing, because we know that people are really benefiting from it. So coming back to this prayer request, I don't know if you are talking about procuring how much is the album? How much, if I want to procure one, how much do I pay? Does somebody pay for one album?
To get the full album is 100K. From day one, I've been saying it. And to be honest with you, I really appreciate some legends, some good Bangwa people who have reached out already.
Yeah.
And they said 100K is too small.
Yes.
At least. But there are some people that won't be able to get it because it's expensive to them. So for me, I'll give you 150K, I'll give 200K. Yeah. What you have been doing a very good job to the Bangwa people. Without you, people would not have realized that Enwe can be good in music when it comes to Afropop.
That's wonderful.
So there are some good Bangwa people who pay more than the 100K. And there are some Bangwa people who just come and give their 100K and get their copy.
Okay, that's wonderful. We really want to extend warmest greetings and congratulations to those persons that have patronized your works, that have really seen that what you are doing is very important to the society. And truly speaking, if one does not really get to this music world, you wouldn't really know how much you put in, especially bringing other musicians on board, lodging them and feeding them. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. We really pray that as we take this message out there, many people are going to actually show your work, buy your album. So thank you very much. We hope that this is just the beginning. With time, we'll be able to talk more about your career. This has been a stepping stone. And so, as we are concluding, this question, what do you have? What can you say to the world, to the Bangwa people, especially? What do you have for them?
What I have of the Bangwa people is, I know how good Bangwa people are. I know how pushing they are. I'm not doing music for myself.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for the whole community. I'm not putting myself where I don't belong, but I think through Bangwa, through me, a lot of people and other countries have known where Bangwa is.
Yeah, of course.
Because last 2 years, I was nominated as one of the best traditional artists from Cameroon. And I was nominated with a flavor in Nigeria.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
So you can imagine the work have been put in. For me to come from nowhere and I was placed in the same platform with almighty Nigeria artist Flavor.
Yeah. Okay. That's
so
wonderful.
From there I realized that I need to do more better. I just need the Bangwa people to stand behind me, give me prayers, give me the encouragement, and I think we'll break the rock.
Yeah. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And let me assure you, we are going.
That's all I need from them.
Yes. I am a Bangwa man, just like yourself. And if we are doing this, it is part of our own support. We will do more than this, certainly. We will certainly do more than this by the grace of God. But the other thing I have to assure is that we are going to actually appeal to more Bangwa people to get to support you in one way or the other. And as something that I usually say to people, support is never small. Because sometimes we have something and we think that, oh, this thing is too small for me to give to this person. I'm too big to give this thing that is too small. No, but people have to understand that what you consider so small is what somebody is needing somewhere to take to go to another step.
Definitely.
Get to that level. And so I just want to add my voice to yours to tell our brothers and sisters, our fathers, and those that are not even Bangwa people to support you, Bangwa, a strong Bangwa boy, to make you remain stronger and stronger as the days pass by. So,
thank you so much.
Yeah. Now, before I forget, in which area in the Bangwa land do you actually come from? Some of your followers may really want to know. From which area particularly?
Yeah, I came from Chenala.
Okay, from Chenala. That's one of that is
immediately after City.
You go down, right?
Yeah, I came from Chenala.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So we understand that the world that you are into today is full of challenges. In those days, music used to be something that would really put food on people's table. But today, looking at the social media, things have become so difficult. So by this, we are appealing, we understand, as from what you have said, you don't do these things basically for money. You do it out of love, out of passion, particularly out of the love that you have for your own people, for your community. So we are hoping that these same people should, in one way or the other, give you the support they need. And as you rightly said, through you, many will get to know Lebiala, many will get to know the Bangwa people, the Bangwa culture, and so on. And sometimes people carry out projects through which, in which they are asking for donors, for donations, and so on. And sometimes, if somebody does not really have a mastery of where that project is being carried out, they will not make their donation. So I want to say that some of these people making donations are people who have probably heard about your music. They have known the BLM and the Bangwa people through your music, and they are making donations elsewhere to support projects that are being carried out within that community. And so we want to say that your work is going beyond bounds. And as we have said it before,
thank you.
Through this, your Strong Bangwa Boy album, God is going to take you to a different level. And we are putting our full support by His grace behind you. So I want to thank you for your time. Yes, I want to thank you for your time. Maybe if you have any last message to whoever, I'm giving you the floor before I conclude.
Well, I'm not going to mention any name here. I will just say I'm grateful. I'm being loyal to all the Bangwa people who have been supporting me and other people from other tribes, because I have good friends from other tribes as well. I have good supporters from other tribes. So big shout out to everyone who has been supporting me from day one. And big shout out to those who will still support me in times to come. That's all I have to say. And stay blessed. And God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Asung Ferdinand, alias Strongbangwa Boy, the artist carrying out to the world the Bangwa culture through music. We want to thank you very much. This is Alumnus Media 94, a media platform for GBHS Fontem 1994 Alumni Association. And this afternoon, we had this session with Strongbangwa Boy, as you have heard us. And the only appeal that we are giving out there is that, particularly first to the Bangwa people, support your own. Because if you don't do, nobody is coming to do it. As he grows, it is the Bangwa community that is growing. As his music is carried into the world, it is the entire Bangwa people that are being carried into the world. So we want to thank you for your time, Strongbangwa. We want to thank all those that are listening to this particular discussion, and we say God bless you all. Hope to see you another time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, bro. God bless you.
I'll be very happy to be back.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.